Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you want a comment, my take on anything, if you have a question, if you have a suggestion, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about having self-respect. Self-respect is very important. But before we do so, and I'm talking about self-respect, I'm just a little bit under the weather. I think I have allergies, and I don't know. Some of the kids at school that I work at, they were sick, so I may be a little sick. I'm fighting it though. But before we do that, I want to thank the 505 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your subscriptions. Thank you very much for forwarding these out. Thank you very much for making sure that these videos go a long way. I know they've gone as far as, like I said before, Thailand, and Myanmar, Burma. They've gone as far as, what other one is it? Another Asian country, but at the same time, these videos have gone to Spain, has gone to Mexico, have gone to El Salvador, have gone to Central America, ladies and gentlemen. And so, there's so many different things that I'm very that I'm appreciative of, and so I wanted to say thank you. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. We're at 505. Remember, I've asked because my birthday was on Thursday, this past week, not this week, but the week before. I'm sorry. And so it was on the 15th. If you want to give me a birthday present, it doesn't cost. All you need to do is subscribe. One subscription. If you want to do that, I would love to have, and I would love to have 50 subscriptions, one for each year of my birthday years. And so, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. I appreciate all the things. I appreciate you all watching. I appreciate you all connecting and giving the likes. I appreciate your comments. I mean, you're so broad. All of you are so broad. That's why I love human nature, because you may be thinking about how to life balance. Somebody else may be thinking about how to deal with anxiety. Other people may be thinking about, okay, how do I help my son or my daughter to get ready for university. And it's amazing, because you know what, the comments that you've been posting, I've been answering every single one. I either thank you for the comment, or I respond to you if you have a question. I mean, I give you a like sometimes, and I give you a long or a short answer if you have a question. And again, if you need to connect with me, or if you want to connect with me on social media outlets, I'm telling you, you can send questions via private message, and I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. So when you have self-respect, right? When you have self-respect, that's one of the things that, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this picture, because you know what, and I'm going to look for it. So having self-respect means that you're more than willing to say, I know where I'm heading. I know the things that I need to do. I know that I can get to where I want to get to with the help of others, with the help of questions, with the help of making sure that I'm doing the right thing. And so by having self-respect is very important. Self-respect means that you're working towards, and you're getting to the balance, right? The mind, the body, the emotional, and the spiritual. And remember, the spiritual is what you want to, it's what you want to do. And I apologize again. I'm looking for specifically the picture that I want to show you. And so I'm going through my pictures, and I've shown you this before in another video. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's sometimes it's amazing, just looking at myself and the things that I've gone, the trajectory that I've done. I'm trying to look for the picture. Sometimes it doesn't show up. But again, I want to make sure that you understand that, dealing with self-respect means that you're putting in the work. It means that I'm just going to give up on that. I thought I was going to do that, but you know what? This is more important, is making sure that you have a support system behind you, in front of you, all around you. It's that you're working towards mind balance, right? Body balance, emotional balance, spiritual balance. And there's many different ways to do it. When you practice and when you have self-respect, other people tend to look at you and say, how does this person do this? How does this person is able to get through all the negative aspects of life? Why is this person still going towards their goals, towards their victories, towards the activities they want to do, the activities that they have to do? And you know what? It's one of those things that having self-respect just gives you that motivation, like I said earlier, gives you that balance. It starts making you think and making you do, starts regulating your emotions, so that way you're focused. Because you know what? If you're balanced, right? If you're working towards your goals, this will help you course correct. It will help you adapt. Remember, the journey is not a straight line 100% of the times, or most of the times. Most of the times, you're gonna go on a different pathway, over, under, around it, so that way you can get to your goals. And does it really matter how long it takes? As long as you get to your goals. Remember, you gotta visualize them. You gotta visualize that success. Remember what the late Kobe Bryant said. You gotta put in the work every day. He used to shoot hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of basketballs. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a day. But he would also spend time with what he felt was important, which was his family. He would spend time with his family. He would spend time with his teammates. He would spend time with his friends. One of the things that he actually said is that, we as human beings tend to think that we have all the time in the world, but we don't. I mean, we all have finite lives, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be real. And so, by doing the things that we do, by putting in the work, by focusing ourselves in the 4 different ways that I've talked about in the previous videos, in this video, by making sure that you understand that your support system is an integral, important part of your success, right? You being part of somebody else's support system is an integral part of your success and your focus. Why? Because you're willing to say, I am balanced enough that I can do things for somebody else. I am focused enough that I'm willing to take a little bit of time to help somebody else. And so again, right, that's self-respect. That's showing self-respect. Remember this. People are watching you from the front, but people are also watching you from the back to see what you do, to see how you react, to see how you're able to do the things that you need to do. And so again, right, show self-respect. Show respect for others. Be humble, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm telling you, this is going back to basics. It's not that it's that you want to do it. You want to do that. You want to go back to basics. You want to be the one that opens the door for somebody. You want to be the one that greets somebody. as they see with a smile and a hello, or you wave. You want to be the one that helps somebody whenever they need help and they're not even asking, you offer it. You do that. I mean, you know what? It's like, what more do you want, ladies and gentlemen? In life, there are opportunities to do great things, to do great small things, to do nothing. Which one are you going to do? Right? I'm going to take every advantage of helping people around me, whether I know them or whether they're total strangers. Again, I'm not saying get into a dangerous situation, ladies and gentlemen. All I'm saying is that be mindful, be humble, right? Put in the work, making sure, because the more you do, the more sharp it will be, the more you will focus, the more you're going to move forward. So, and if you show that you have self-respect, ladies and gentlemen, some people just don't know how to get there, how to have respect, because they're dealing with a lot of different things. Remember, sometimes people are fighting battles that we don't know that they're fighting because they can hold it together enough for them to get by day to day to day. And so, again, be mindful, right? That, if somebody frustrates you and you want to just go off on them, just think about this before you say it. Think about, what could this person be going through enough that they are acting the way that they're acting? Why? What can I do to show them respect, to show them respect? Not my self-respect, them respect, because that's maybe one of the things that they need. So again, right, make sure that you showcase self-respect, but at the same time, it's going to be great to be part of somebody's support system. It would be great if you show respect to not only the people that you know, but strangers. Smile, say hi. Hey, it's okay. What are they going to do? Nothing, right? Not do anything, react to anything, because again, people are battling things that we don't know that they're battling. So again, the big point is this: show respect. Self-respect to you, show respect to others. Be humble, put in the work, right? Balance their mind, body, emotion, and spirituality. Just, again, we're putting things together so that way we can do, and then we'll break it apart again and we'll go through each one so that way you can see the difference, right? As we develop, as we move forward, as we hit our goals time after time after time. But remember, stay humble. Show respect. Show self-respect. Back on basics.